You've all been waiting for it, and it's here. A brand new season of United Rogue Overwatch.
Maybe? Minky?
Minky?
Minky? Oh my goodness, what was
Wow.
that? Big, oh, that's
Fuck
a fine
man,
man
grab.
right
Let's
there.
go.
What a grab.
A new season brings new teams, new players, and for the first time, a new league.
I'm going to promise every single person watching right now, there will be no Ajax.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this! The double, the triple, and then getting rid of the Arisa.
Oh, this is truly Overwatch.
Yo, okay.
It's time to see who can rise to the challenge and who will fall in defeat. It's time for Season 8. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in United Rogue Overwatch for a Sapphire game. The Nashville Legends going against the Dallas Vanguard. Hopefully, this should be an upward swing for both of these teams, but I am your caster, Ajax, joined alongside a very good friend of mine, Doge. Doge, both these rosters, I think, are looking to try to, rebound after a tough season so far. What do you think?
I mean, both teams have had some issues with the rosters. I know Dallas, they lost their tank. Nashville has lost a few of their players too. But both working on this rebuild and excited to see.
Yeah, like you said, the rosters have changed. Nashville has changed more so. But, looking at Nashville, they're 1-5. So, in theory, they could sneak up. If they, this is week 7, 8, 9. They get 3 more wins. A 4-5 record might sneak them into 6th place. Dallas at 7, just shy of playoffs, but they're 3-3. A win here could be big to push them up into some of these other teams, like, beating out a War or a Jersey at the 4-2. So both of these teams are really desperately looking for a win. I think if Nashville loses here tonight, then it might be over for their season. Not sure about the statistics, though. Gonna be honest.
Nashville's definitely got to fight to try and make this playoffs. Even Dallas has to do it too. They're currently ranked 7th. Although I don't know if that's fully updated.
It is 7th. They are just shy of the playoffs right now. But again, tonight with a win could be big. Dallas, of course, did win the coin toss, so they are taking it to Lijiang. Currently waiting for the team lineups to be set up. But if you are looking at Dallas, there are some new faces, specifically Bruh from Maui got pushed up into Sapphire. I believe he subbed for a Sapphire match or two, and on Maui he was pretty good. So we're gonna have to see how he blends in with this roster. But who do you target, man? Because that's what we've been seeing a lot of, right? You want to try and find the strongest player on a team and go for their strongest character on that map. So do you target Bruh? Do you think that, now that he's up in Sapphire, he's going to carry that same weight? Or do you maybe try to target the tank or one of the other DPS?
Considering we haven't seen a lot of this newer Dow, I think it's kind of up in the air. Because you've also got Woozy, who is newer for Dow, because Trick is no longer there. So you've also got Woozy, who I don't remember seeing. Granted, I also was away for a few weeks, so I probably missed a match or two. But could still see something. I wouldn't be surprised if they even go for a support ban here. You've got a solid support line for Dallas.
I'm excited because we also get to see, a lot of changes. Bacon Bits went from New York, got dropped, now is on Nashville. We get to see Sky J, who has been hanging around the server for a while, getting now onto the team. The one that I don't know about is, I think, Shuguru for Nashville, at least. Unsure of their playstyle or their, hero pool, but I'm pretty sure that they have been on the team for a while.
Yeah, and looking at their current heroes played this season, they've played just about every tank there is to play. Top two being a Reinhardt and a Roadhog, but they've put in time on just about everyone else, so they definitely have quite the variety. I think that could be a struggle for Dal. Nashville having this variety in their tank could be an issue for Dal with figuring out their comps.
That, I think, is where the bans really come in. It's really important to have the strategy to it. You know, some teams take a long time to think about it, plan it out. Some teams are like, you know what, let's just ban this guy because screw you, why not? So I think, like you're saying, you know, there's a lot of depth in that tank pool. That could be something where you're not so worried about a ban here and there. I think it'll just be up to Dallas to try to make the most of theirs in order to try to cripple the other parts of that team.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Dallas banning more of the damage and supports, especially if Cool goes in on damage. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Hanzo ban.
Gotta get the Hanzo ban. I mean, Cool has some other characters in the pool. The Bastion gets pulled out every now and then, the Sombra here and there. But I think everybody knows if Cool's on DPS, you better watch for the Hanzo. Because even if you go back, I think it was 2 seasons ago now at this point, maybe 3, the War and Vancouver final, they subbed Cool in for a map or two when Adbon's internet fully just died. And Cool was just getting headshots left and right. He was diffing Foliage. And Foliage is like one of the best DPS players we've seen in a while. And like, you're going to be able to put that pressure on some of these high-level players. It's a good back pocket to have.
Just taking a look through, like, some of the players, or some of the heroes that Dallas plays right now. And
shout out Neko for the sub.
Hey.
And shout out Saucepan for finally banning something. We got a Cassidy ban.
Yeah, I was just... both of the damage for Dal, they both have casts pretty high up in their playtime. Melee has more Soldier. So both of them are hit scan heroes. They also play a little bit of Genji, or hit scan players. So
I think this is nice too because, like you said, both of Dallas's DPS are that hit scan oriented. Saucepan can flex. I mean, Saucepan typically has been forcing a lot of the hit scan in some other leagues that he's played in. But true, he is a projectile player. He loves Genji. He can play the Soji, he can play the cast. But, you know, Fran now coming out banning the Lucio. I think that's at a target attack on SkyJ. I believe they're a Lucio player.
Looks like Bacon actually has a good bit of time on there as well. I think more so than SkyJ, but also that also takes out Glitch, who at least this season has a good bit of Lucio gameplay.
Unfortunately, with Lucio gone, there's no Ajaxes to be had. Maybe we can get an Ajax in something else on a different character.
Be nice.
Could be funny.
Oh yeah, always. Especially when you have Ajax himself in casting.
I bring it out of people. Myself, the players, the casters. It's gonna happen, baby. We are getting things started, sending us into Lijiang Tower, the first map of tonight. Let's get hype for this now. We are going to be starting off on the inside. This is something that I think might get, you know, some death threats. But I think this is my favorite part of Lijiang. I know
really
everybody loves gardens. I know everybody loves the night market. I'm a big fan of this little inside jaunt.
I enjoy this one. This one I like playing more, obviously, like those close range heroes. I get to play some Reaper here and there. So, but we
Can't forget your tried and true starting out the Junkrat.
True, yes. I used to play Junkrat a lot. I don't play him as much anymore.
We're going to see brawl teams coming out for both, which is understandable. This map is very brawl oriented. And the difference here, though, is going to be the Rhine into the Ramatra. That's going to be the big thing I'm kind of looking at. The Tracer has been nerfed again recently, so we are going to see not as much damage on that, but Woozy already taking a lot of damage. Dallas going to have to back out fast, but before they can, Fran's going to get picked. Now they're fighting this down a member. Melee trying to find Murph out, but is going to have to back up, and this team is split. Saucepan currently just keeping the pressure up on the tank as a quick cap from Nashville is here.
Yeah, I mean, Melee's still trying to poke around in this back line. Not really able to do much, though, as he doesn't have support from the rest of the team.
We've seen a lot of other players do the same thing on Tracer and get a lot of value. Shout out Luna on your own team, SDA.
Yeah.
Iconic Murph finding another one. And now there's going to be a kill from Suguru. As the tank is down, a wall is going to look to kill Fran. Able to get around it. Still low. Got to be careful of a stray icicle from Saucepan. And so far, Nashville has been looking pretty comfortable in this driver's seat. Woozy going to swap over Mirror the Ramatra and press in. Melee in the back, going to maybe find Bacon. Melee is going to find Bacon. And now, Nashville down one of their supports. Dallas is going to start pushing up. No ults on the boards to save them yet. So they're going to have to stabilize for as long as they can. Find a pick to turn the fight. But unfortunately, so far, it is just a long, drawn-out fight. Melee's going to find another one. And now, Dallas is up in this fight. Bacon Bits is going to be able to come back. The stall from Nashville is amazing. Dallas is currently just holding a stagnant position. A Blizzard's going to catch 2 at minimum. And now a window as well just to clean up the fight. And now we're at 70%. Dallas had that fight. They got one pick, got another pick, but did not click any buttons on their keyboard. Not S, not W, not nothing.
Nah, they needed to push in there more and focus on some of those targets. They got Suguru pretty low. Saucepan was low and had to use Ice Block, but they didn't push in after that.
Wall put up, then immediately broken. Melee already looking for the back. Gonna find one. Please, somebody help capitalize with that Tracer. Because Suguru is just
takes out
on a clinic with the tank. And though the OT is still here, Murph's gonna go down. Melee has the entirety of Dallas on their back. Now we're gonna get Woozy popping an ult. Sauce is gonna go down again to Melee. This looks like Dallas might be able to flip the point and find some progress here.
They're still contesting, though. Sugar's still on this point. You've got
crazy.
Dallas
Form is coming out. Pulse finds the ammo. This should be Sugar falling.
Down.
Somebody order Melee a chiropractor. The man's back is ruined from carrying this team right now. Why is Murph on a Torbjorn? Probably to deal with the Tracer that's been eating them alive. Currently waiting for Nashville to hopefully poke out somebody. Melee still in the back. Array here could be big, but unfortunately SkyJ down again, not looking at the Tracer. OC's gonna pop out from Bruh. Looking to try to find a kill or two with his Sapphire debuts. Gonna find one. And now Nashville is going to have to die or get out. Saucepan with the Ice Block, unfortunately just staggering himself. Dallas looking a little bit more comfortable, Doge, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, definitely. You had this Woozy swap over to the Ramatra, and he's been able to go toe-to-toe with Suguru. Just gotta see.
Way better look for them.
Yeah, gotta see if Iconic Murph can do anything with this Torb, or if it's not the right swap for them.
Blizzard coming out from Sauce, unfortunately not able to catch anybody, but they're gonna make some space. Pulse goes wide from Melee. There's 2 looking at him, and I think SkyJ might fall again. I'm gonna have to use the lamp. The rush on the point, however, is giving Dallas so much pressure. Now we're gonna have so many ults getting traded out, but unfortunately for Dallas, never mind. They are starting to turn it. It's trades back and forth. I don't even know who's left alive. It's just Suguru on the point. Melee trying to find something. Gonna find one. Somebody look. It's
they do this
Melee
cap?
who is 13-0 right now. And currently, they're coming back. This should be a flip, and now it's 90-99. They're gonna have the Molten come, and they might need to build it fast. But Melee finds SkyJ again. Somebody
think they're gonna
stop
touch.
them. Bro's gonna find a pick, and that should be
It's just Saucepan.
Nashville
He doesn't get there.
withering out. What a turnaround on this part of Lijiang.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. 16-0. By the way,
Jeez.
Nashville banning Cass has currently turned around and hindered them from actively killing this Mei. This is crazy.
How our base lost contact with Liu Chang?
We're getting right now an Orisa swap and off the Tracer onto the Pharah. You're gonna have to. Oh my god, we're doing the Pharah Mercy. Alright, Dallas, let's see how it goes. But we're gonna see a lot of swaps. We're gonna see Legs and Genji on the side of Nashville. It's gonna be really important that SkyJ and Murph pressure this Pharah Mercy out. Letting that go too long is gonna give them too much pressure. Already, both teams trying to take the angles that they want. Unfortunately, a lot of Nashville is squeezed into the white room. Melee taking another one. Deflect is forced out early. It is just a tank on the side of Nashville holding the point right now. Might have to back out here soon as they are falling lower and lower. Glitch gonna take one for the road. And that will be Dallas taking this point. After a rough start for the last point, they are looking way more comfortable now. Oh my god, Barrage is built already. This is the power of Pharah Mercy. This is crazy.
Also got to swap off the Orisa going over to a Junker Queen now. As they're trying to push across bridge.
I don't know if I like that entirely. It might just be more of a comfort pick. I think the horse is in a very strong position right now. And you're able to help deal with some of these threats a little bit more concisely. But Murph was dropping real low there. Nashville trying to rotate back over to the white room again. Gonna have to be careful because the Pharah Mercy is just pumping rockets into him.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
And
Early
the
barrage.
gonna find the Valk. I don't know if it was necessary. I guess you can just use to clean up the fight here because you already found your one. Now you found two. There's the rest of Nashville going down. Saucepan, the lone survivor. 60% on the side of Dallas. Nashville needs something. They need some way to get back into this game.
Kill on Glitch is good early, but they do get the
Immediate
res off.
res. You're going to see a Ray, you're going to see an OC, and you're going to see a Ramatra ult coming out. Here comes the OC. SkyJ dropping low. They have a window. They need to be careful. It's starting to tick up to last fight. We are hitting 85%. Window is out. Lamp is out. Murph's going to find the Mercy. That is a big pick, but SkyJ's going to go down. Both teams down to support. Here comes the Ray. And there's the opposing Ray as well as the Annihilation. Teams currently trading out, but I think it's all in favor of Dallas. A last second could be big for the Rampage, but there's no follow-up as Nashville was unfortunately down too much. And this should be it. SkyJ holding on to the point for as long as they can. Saucepan maybe going to get a touch, but they have to be careful because there is Melee the Pharah with another barrage looking to end this map here and now. Dallas go up in the series 1-0.
Big turnaround for Dallas there. Didn't start out great on that first point, but made the swaps that they needed and just brought it back.
I think this is something that Nashville had to take a step back and understand what was happening. A lot of those times, you were holding W, going in, not really worrying too much what's going on in the back line. And we saw over and over Melee coming in the back and just taking one, drawing the attention, which then split that fight into two sections. You have the 1 versus 2 going on the back, and then a 4 versus 3 going on the front, which allowed Dallas to run them over again and again.
So now we get.
Now that the cast is back, hopefully they can do something about that.
Also get Nashville map pick here. And where they go that they'll be, or at least where they think they'll have the advantage.
That is a good question. I think you need to be careful because from what we've seen from Dallas, they've played their space pretty well, but they've been really good at using those extra spaces, right? Having the ability to find some of those longer sight lines, get into the back, take some of those wraparounds, and like I said earlier, force that split fight where you're on two fronts. So if you're looking, maybe, a flashpoint could be good. You could just have this bigger space where if you need to, you can split the attention a little bit differently, maybe in your favor, but it's going to be up to Nashville as a whole to figure out how they want to adapt.
I mentioned it earlier, the variety in Suguru's tank pool. I'm wondering if that could also be a hindrance for him. If playing too many and swapping like they are could hurt the team by not having that consistent comp.
I can understand what you're saying. I think having flexibility is good. Playing a lot of characters all right is not bad. But like you said, having one character you're really good at it's just big. We've seen that a lot throughout all the different seasons of UR. And so now taking a look at what is happening to them, I think he played the Ramattra well, swapped over the Horse, played that pretty all right. I think it's just going to depend on, here's the flashpoint. What do we see in terms of adaptations? Are we going to start, look to maybe a dive comp? I don't hope on this map, but are we going to start changing the composition up and saying, the big issue there was the supports were never dying. Oh, the big issue here was the DPS were getting too many angles. Where are they going to look at in terms of what went wrong and adapt? We see a cool sub in. Oh, hang on. We see a 1,000
There's a lot
subs.
of swaps there. So
Cool
subs
Cool
in.
is in. Sauce is out. And then on top of that, Cool is in on support with SkyJ. Murph and Suguru are on DPS. And you have Bacon on tank. I believe Suguru also is Shadow Snivy. I think that's their Discord name. But changes galore. This is the play that you do when you're like, you know what? We're going to throw them for the loop. We're going to put in the roster that's just going to tear them up.
I didn't look and see what Bacon plays for tank or Suguru plays for damage. It's like Bacon, at least on this account, has some Ramattra play. I don't remember what it is on the main account. But also, I know you said Flashpoint. I don't think you said the actual map. We are going to Suravasa. So Suravasa, just waiting on I don't think there was any swaps for Dallas. No, there's no swaps for Dallas. So now we just wait on Nashville bans.
Bacon preferred tanks are JQ, Maga, and Ram. So again, this fits really well into what Suravasa is. You're going to this big brawl heavy map. You're going to have some scrappy fights here and there. Hopefully looking to just run it down.
Yeah, I mean, with that pool, that's definitely favored for this map. I am interested to see what they go for a ban here. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to ban maybe that Tracer here. Melee was putting in that work.
Yeah, and if you look at this map, they did make some changes. I personally think it's a lot of cosmetic changes instead of actual changes to this map. But even with those changes, I don't think far as the pick here. So Melee's gonna have to figure something out if the Tracer gets banned, because I think that could have been the big issue.
Yeah, this
Currently
one
just waiting.
This was the map that it was more just cosmetic changes. New Junk City is where they did a lot. And I enjoyed the new map, the New Junk City. I like the way it plays.
I'm trying to remember if I've seen what's changed or if I've played it recently, and I can't remember.
A lot has changed. A lot of the points have opened up, especially ducks and bomb flats, I think are the two I'm trying to think of. That have especially really opened up and have changed a lot.
Meanwhile, here on Saravaso, we've added water into a point, and we've added leaves.
Woohoo!
Crazy. There is also a glitch. I think it's a glitch. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. Oh, there's a Tracer ban. Who would have called it? Some way, somehow, there's a big website. If you type some stuff into Mad Chat, you can spawn emojis, character emojis, trash can emojis. You can change the color and opacity of your text. Go have fun. Go do a lot of stuff. In the Doom band. Bye, Bacon.
Okay. But he didn't play the Doom much.
Apparently, they're afraid of the Doom. Apparently, they're afraid of the Doom. Maybe that's the sleeper pick.
I'm surprised by that one.
I think when Bacon was on, New York, I think he did play a map as tank and did play Doom a little bit. So I could be wrong, but I don't think this is coming out of Narnia. I think there is some rhyme and reason to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think with at least looking at the preferred heroes, I'd rather ban one of those. Especially just on this map, I don't feel like Doom is as big of a threat for Saravasa. I'd be more concerned about something like that Junker Queen or, well, any of the three that were listed. Junker Queen, Malga, Ramatra.
Malga Ram.
Yeah.
I mean,
those would be the ones.
If you have a good Doom player, they can run a lobby. I don't know if Bacon is at that level to run a lobby on Doom, but it could be a threat, especially on one of these maps. You're not looking to get punched into the wall. You get shotgun fisted, bang, you're dead.
What was the? Yeah, okay. The other ban was Tracer. So Nashville banned Tracer, and then Dallas banned the Doomfist, which mentioned that Tracer ban earlier. Not much of a surprise. Melee was able to run it down. I don't think he wouldn't be as effective with Forest since you don't have those high rooms here. Or you don't have the open ceilings, I should say.
We're going to have to see what they pick as we're going to go here into map 2. We're going to Saravasa. It's Nashville's pick. And Nashville has picked a map, and they have picked basically an entirely new roster, as they have made so many changes. Cool on support, I know, is big on Lifeweaver. And that's the only thing I can genuinely think of off the top of my head. I'm excited to see what they're bringing out. All right, okay, hold on. Bruh's on the cast. We see the double Genjis. We see the double Lucio, and then we start to see, the differences. There's an Ana versus a Bat. There's a Monkey versus a Ram. The Soj versus the cast. This is interesting. All right.
I think Dallas, this looks like a lot of more comfort picks. At least the cast, the Lucio, and the Ana. Those are all who those people. That's who they play. Those are their comfort picks.
We're going to have to see how Nashville bounces back from map 1 as they are rushing to the point. Currently, it's looking like, they're going to swing wide around. Splitting off. Both the DPS are split, and the tank knows it. Sugru going to fall down. There he goes. They're going to have to try and keep... And they can't. Nope, Murph is going to go down. The DPS splitting themselves immediately made that so free for Dallas. You wonder what the call was. Maybe just a miscommunication. but now Cool gonna have to use Lamp to keep themselves up. There's a Sombra out of Suguru. I don't know if I like that or hate that, because you're gonna have to be very careful of bruh.
Yeah, I would have honestly expected the Reaper over a Sombra.
Reaper could have been good, but unfortunately,
Glitch goes down.
Okay, Murph gonna find one for his troubles, but unfortunately the rest of the team has already crumbled. Waiting on Nashville to respawn, come with a game plan. Oh, the virus! Glitch is just hanging out. Suguru finds him.
Suguru, oh no!
Glitch was just trickling on 1 HP. The virus coming in. Suguru pushing in by themselves. Drawing the attention of the tank. And now we see Nashville coming in. Bruh's going to get taken out. It was a very good distraction. Fran's going to get taken out. Suguru looking to just eviscerate the backline. We're going to see Murph swap out of the Reaper. And at 81%, Dallas loses that point control. Oh, is Glitch gonna get destroyed again? Glitch! Run!
Please.
Run, Glitch! Oh! Brock comes back!
The savior.
Suguru, unfortunately, not the kill feed picture they wanted. As now, Dallas is gonna come in with a lot of this aggression. A Deadeye is up, a Blade is near. Same with Primal. Cool is dead. Aaron Hernandez gone forever. The Reaper looking to just phase tank. Big EMP though, it got 3. They're gonna make trades. Currently, Dallas looking to flip the point. Are they gonna be able to keep Fran alive? No. Suguru on the Sombra has been doing a lot currently, but it is just the tank. Form comes up just in time. That was crazy. Suguru gonna have to stall the point, but they're invisible. Please. Oh my god, that scared me. Members on both teams are coming back.
Fighting on this side here. Woozy actually popped the Primal.
That's
Just
going to
to
help
confirm
them
a
stay
kill.
up. SkyJ is going to get the counterpart kill, but unfortunately, SkyJ, I believe, is going to wait for it die. There it is.
There it is.
All right, Dallas takes the market, and now we get to go see where on God's green earth we're going. Ruins! I can't see because I'm a spectator. Thanks,
Woohoo.
small indie Blizzard.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
look, it's
water
the
in the
new
pool.
water.
All right, Nashville currently looking to put some pressure on this tank. But Dallas doesn't really care. They're just going to keep going in. Ramal is committed. A good sleep from Fan. Oh, Fran's sleep is unfortunately going to be wasted as Fran goes down. Dallas members are insanely low. Tickle all of them. Yep, there it is. Dallas members are falling. It is just Bruh and Glitch as they look to get out. Nashville, pretty good fight there.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of hated on the Sombra pick initially, but it's working out. And now I didn't even see Murph swap over to a Reaper.
Murph swapped on the Reaper before the flip of the last point. They had it for a little bit. Now has a Blossom. Gonna have to be careful. Nano Blade, it's coming. The beat is
No
good.
Ajax.
Cole's able to take Woozy out, but then gets traded. The Nano Blade only gonna be able to find one because a amazing beat and a lamp. The supports on Nashville doing their jobs, and now we're gonna see Woozy swap over. Fran's gonna take out the Sombra, but currently Nashville holding this point pretty strong. All you use there is beat and a Blossom versus Dallas. You're making a tank swap and you use Nano Blade. We're gonna have to see if Woozy can play Zarya and not hold W sometimes. Use a bubble for a teammate, get the charge, but an EMP comes out and Woozy goes
hits
down.
4.
Oh no, I believe that might have also been Ajax because I see Glitch. I see Glitch's percent for ult very low, and I don't see any sound barriers going out.
No.
God, I love bringing it out of people. Oh, now
Well, so I did see your message earlier
1-1.
about a tier 3 sub if there was an Ajax. I expect it now.
That is true. Wessler, who is streaming this match, said in chat they would give a tier 3 sub if somebody Ajax. Glitch completed the mission. It was calculated. And now we are owed our due. currently getting some charge. Bruh's gonna look for a Deadeye. A lamp is out early.
He's hacked out of it.
Ooh. Cool gonna use a window to try and keep their angle. Melee on the Genji so far not having the same presence we saw on the Tracer. Beat aggressively coming out from Sky, and they're gonna be able to find 2 from it. The Ramattra form, and now this is starting to look like Nashville heating things up.
I mean, that entire fight, Suguru was on both supports in the back, so they weren't able to focus the team at all. They were way too distracted by this Sombra.
Glitch after Ajaxing, swap to a Kiri. Fran after dying, swapping to a Mercy. As we're going to see a grab and a blade come up, potentially the combo. The Sombra's still in the back, going to be able to TP out. Suzu is out early, but Suguru getting away with murder there, not dying. Ooh, Skytage goes down though. Looking for Cool is Melee. There's the grab, only going to find one. The blade comes out, going to find one. Unfortunately, the Hero Blossom was not very heroesome, as Nashville is going to give this point over after using a Blossom.
I honestly expected the Ramattra ult to come out there, but they save it. They've got it for this fight, and you've also got Suguru coming up on the EMP.
I think that's what you really need to focus on, is you have EMP coming up. They just use grab and blade. You can just let them win that. You know, they'll have a rush here, but you can go into this with your EMP. Here comes Deadeye looking out. Oh, the bubble. The Zarya knows how to bubble a teammate, everybody. And because of it, Bro's going to find 2. The rush comes out, and Dallas stays on top of this fight.
Quick fight.
Now, Murph Murph no longer worried about the monkey. Gonna have to swap over to the Soj, as Dallas is probably in one fight territory for this point. Gonna have to find a touch in. It's either gonna be SkyJ or Suguru. Suguru setting up for the EMP, potentially. Could be big. It's a 2-man. The Valk is gonna come out. Bruh's already down. Are they gonna get the res? Fred actually is clinically insane for trying to res that. Woozy gonna be able to go down. And now it is up to Melee to clutch. I don't think it's happening. They go down. Glitch gonna find one, but I think Suguru's looking to take them out. Unable to. And now Nashville up 2-1 on Saravasa. So far, not bad. Nashville, again, similar to what we saw last map, right? Dallas started out slow, started bringing things back. Nashville, this map, started off slow, started figuring things out. They're making adjustments. They're making changes. And the change they're making is just killing the tank outright. Woozy is gone. No grab on the table. And now with no tank presence, the rest of Dallas is getting run over.
Woozy was playing so far out of place there. Not a single person of Dallas was near him.
That is the dangers of playing tank. Sometimes you think you're running it down. Other times, they're running you down.
Mm-hmm.
Both support ults are up on the side of Nashville, so they can hold their own against this grab. It's going to find one. The lamp, there's the beat. Here comes a late blade. Bruh's already going to find one. The blade, it's terrible. It goes down. Here comes a window from Cool. Are they going to be able to kill Woozy? They're looking. Now Fran's stuck in the vortex as well. An amazing vortex from Bacon. And, 2 ults on the side. Oop, bye Suguru. 2 ults on the side of our Nashville team. Unfortunately, I think our caster Doge left the game as his internet just had a stroke. Woozy swapping over to the monkey to try to do something. We have a Deadeye. We have a rush. This is their last fight. Do you need to be careful on the OC and a EMP getting built up? Dallas trying to have one last fight in this map, but Woozy already dropping low. Here comes the OC. Here comes the rush. Woozy going down, but Murph's going to go down. They don't touch. And there it is. Nashville tying it. 1-1 so far. Oh my god. What a map! We saw Nashville make a comeback. We saw Doge's internet died. We're gonna see a tier C3 sub from our one and only JS because of the Ajax. This series is absolutely heating up.
Internet hasn't died. Overwatch has died. I'm still here. I just...
Doge is back from having a stroke. Wow, and all of the channel points are gone because everybody voted for Dallas. 1 million channel points going to literally nobody. Next time, have faith, people. Oh my god. Yo, even Twitch said nobody thought this would happen. Jesus, Twitch, calm down. All right, hold up. It's 1-1. Big. I mean, honestly, I think when we talked about it at the beginning, right? Nashville making those swaps, it was odd. I don't think a lot of people suspected it. Saucepan is a very good DPS, swapping himself out and then putting up this, hodgepodge roster. Very odd. Here we are looking at it. They kind of just did the damn thing. They were doing great.
Yeah.
And so now you have this position. You tie the series. You're going to have to be careful because your Tracer ban is burnt and it's Dallas's map pick. They can try to take you to a hybrid map that really fits that playstyle. Maybe I don't know if Midtown is still disabled or not, so I'm going to shut my mouth. I don't expect an escort here. I think okay, well, I'm stupid. We're going to Jimmy. I'm just going to shut my mouth for the rest of the night. How about that, friend?
Hey, Soup, can you mind Discord streaming?
I could, but I'm too busy setting up the predictions for the Twitch. I forget who's playing. All right, we're going to click the button. We're going to click the button. Bang, bang, bang. All right, predictions are up for the Twitch chat. And now I am going to set this up. Boom. Little bit of NA prod happening as Doge's Overwatch died. But we're going to go to Jibby. It is Dallas's ban as well. We're going to have to see, does Nashville make any roster changes? You know what? We talked about it earlier. This could be a cool DPS moment. We know Saucepan has been grinding on the sport when he's been playing with me, Recon, and some other morons in the middle of the night. He's been grinding it up. It's currently now, like diamond something. I don't know. They're keeping it. Now? Yep. Diamond hit Saucepan. Yep. Now I'm having a stroke. But Saucepan has confirmed Nashville is keeping their roster the way it is. We're going to have to see who Dallas bans then. I think this is a good pick from Dallas. You know Woozy likes playing the monkey. You know Bacon Bits is typically that brawl kind of tank. I think Dallas here is going to look to ban a DPS that they're afraid of. There it is. There's a Sombra ban.
I was about to say either Sombra or Reaper I could see. But that Sombra just put in the work for Nashville on that map.
I think if you're looking between Sombra Reaper, you go Sombra. Reaper on this map is not good. Yes, you're playing Monkey. If you're playing Reaper on this map, you are crazy. Now it's up to Nashville. This Monkey ban.
This opens it up for Nashville to
do the monkey ban. Just Saucepan.
Do the funny.
Do the thing. Literally, it's so free. Please, for the love of God. Somebody is going to figure out. I swear. But
we'll get like a or no, we can't. They can't do Sojourn. They'll do some random support like a Kiri.
Here comes the Life Fever ban. It's coming out. I mean, so far, both maps have gone to those who picked it, right? Dallas picked Lijiang, and they rolled, right? Nashville picked Saravasa. They rolled. If we are good at following patterns, Jibby should go to Dallas. But it might be harder for them if Nashville just bans the monkey.
Eventually.
Surely. Surely the monkey gets banned. I don't. Ah, there it is. Hallelujah and holy shit, where's the Tylenol? The monkey is gone. Goodbye, Harambe. As the old saying goes, 1 time's an instance, 2 times a coincidence, 3 times a pattern. So if this map goes to Dallas, perfect. All right. Now, this definitely puts Dallas in an interesting position. Because does Woozy play a diva? Does Woozy play a ball? Dallas is known for the ball. Go back all the way, shout out to Log, when they needed somebody to step up and clutch up. They'd put Log on the ball, and they would run it down. Honestly...
Esperanza, Log ball.
Shout out the GOAT. I'm looking at Woozy's tank pool, and so far this season, I'm seeing Winston, Ryan, and Hog. I see Diva at 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Surely they play something.
Maybe.
This is absolutely tragic.
Well, I mean, earlier they were playing the Ramatra, so probably see the Ramatra.
If you play Ramatra on this map, I think that's stupid. I'm gonna be so for real.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else Woozy would play though.
Diva, 3 minutes goes hard. It's gonna be great.
Surely.
3 minutes goes hard. It's gonna be great. See, this is when you do the illegal thing and you swap your players around after the bans come in, so that way you can get ball. They illegally sign Log, get him in the match, get him up into tank, and then put him on the ball for Jibby. It's 100% coming.
I like it. This coming from an executive.
Oh, 100%. I do not condone it. I'm just saying that's what I think they're going to do. There's a big difference. Prediction versus I'm okay with this, big difference. All right, we are currently waiting. Dallas is talking over their strategy because the ball is now playable. They thought ball was going to get banned. Instead, monkey was banned. Now they're upset. They got their feelings hurt. So they're currently taking a second to figure out what to do. But if you look at these rosters, right? Murph has been pretty good at some of these longer range characters.
Been doing good on the Soj.
I think that's what you're really going to look for. Is Sugru going to play the, Ash or Widow or something? Are they going to go onto the Tracer? They can't play that Sombra. I think what could happen is melee. Dallas is on attack, right? So you do the easiest thing in the world. Put melee on Tracer. Have them go in the cart. And have all 4 of your other members just go do God knows what up top. We've seen it time and time again. And the big thing there is you need to make sure that your Tracer player, if they're riding the cart and somebody comes contest them, they need to win their ones. I 100% trust melee to do that exactly. Because we've seen how they played earlier so far in the series. Oh, cools on the Lifeweaver. There it is. Sugru going to be the one to play Tracer and mark the cart probably. Bacon on the Diva.
So you've got Bacon on the Diva and there's the Ramatra out of Woozy.
What? Why? Bro, why are you on Ram? What are you doing?
Even better, I like that it's reversed. The dive is on defense right now. And then you've got the Brawl tank on attack.
I don't understand. maybe they're on a higher plane of existence. Well, all right. Oh my God! Lucio Mercy.
We should have seen at least the Far Mercy there.
You could have.
That one doesn't surprise me at all.
No, I refuse. Get off of Lucio Mercy. Why are we running this? Oh my God, we're running this.
You've also got Cool on the Weaver here.
I'm like more okay with that than the Mercy Lucio. Oh my god. Alright, well, currently they are being mindful of the Tracer who is marking cart. Anti comes out from SkyJ, glitch dropping dangerously low. Sugar gonna pepper in the damage from 8 light years away and he's gonna be able to kill him. Cart is very close to being able to get pushed underneath if only they had a Tracer to just move the cart along. Woozy antied in his sleep. Probably gonna go down. Homie's pushing in underneath as Suguru is coming for blood. Murph's gonna go down though. Mei Lee continuing to show that they are goated with the sauce as Bacon is just hanging out behind. Bruh getting killed by the Tracer, but he's gonna get res, and Mei Lee's gonna get it's the Lucio. Mei Lee's gonna find Suguru. I guess this is why you have the Lucio. The Lucio is the like fake Tracer. Bro's gonna find SkyJ and then die immediately. Cool's dead. All right, everybody dead.
Glitch basically capped this point on his own. He got that card all the way there, and then all he needed was Far to shoot a couple of rockets, and they capped that point.
Glitch is doing the Tracer thing. Glitch is literally just fake Tracer right now because that's exactly what you need. And now you see the double hit scan and the Diva. Murph takes out Melee, but Fran with the res ain't gonna be able to get out.
How quickly
and because of it, Woozy's just holding W. He's gonna find one and then trade himself out. There's no res in sight. Currently, where's my soldier going? Subaru, go take the high ground, my boy. You need to be killing this Far of Mercy.
No. Low ground soldier.
Bruh. No, brother's not gonna die. Bacon is too focused on the tank.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Goodbye, Suguru. The Far is too dominant. There's the Nano.
Playing in such odd angles and separated at so many different points in time. Like, look at where Lonely Boy is now.
Why is my Diva all the way in the back?
Yeah,
Here comes the fast bomb. Bang! Angel Reese for 3.
Does he get the remake?
Oh, he doesn't even get the remake. And now Woozy's just gonna get the Ramatra all. Oh my god.
It feels like it's falling apart a bit for Nashville here.
Nashville somehow, you know, went from a dominant force on Saravasa to then, oh, not our map pick, we just don't play game. 5 minutes almost. We're gonna see a horse. Oh my god. Alright. The good thing is that we have Window and Bob coming up. SkyJ is almost okay. Cool is off the Life Weaver, by the way. I don't know when that happened, but there is a window for Cool. I think it's fine if you can get. Oh, there's also Cass.
I was gonna say, you've got Super Cass. You've also got Arisa.
Oh, the spear into the headshot. The Fran Mercy is dead, and a Bob is sent because we can. Murph was feeling themselves after the amazing headshot. Was like, you know what? Kill my Bob. I'll get another one. Woozy understanding the rock, paper, scissors of tank. Gonna swap over to the Zarya. Meanwhile, Melee over the top. Oh, Cool's gonna take him out. Now that we're on the 3rd point and we've made some swaps, it appears Nashville understood they need to play the game. Off the Pharah, onto the Genji is Melee. Please, Fran, you're a very cool person. Get off the Mercy. You don't need the Mercy anymore. Oh, Deadeye coming out. Beat coming out to counter it. Probably. All right, well, that's Suguru. By Cool question mark. As Glitch is in the back, Murph is going to go. And goodbye, SkyJ, as Dallas figured it out. Popped the Valk and everything, even though I told her to swap. You're going to have OC, but you're running into Sugru themselves swapping for it. We nano the Ash. And Sugru is dead. Cool is dead. Window is out. Nobody's using it. On the cart are the rest of the members of Nashville dying. Maybe?
No.
Gonna find
That's
one.
glitch.
Nobody else is gonna touch it because it's right there. 2.5 minutes. When they swapped, Nashville looked good. An unfortunate misplay here and there, unable to confirm a kill on the Far Mercy, then able to, have that momentum, start finding those picks here and there. At the end, couldn't keep it up. But shaved off 2.5 minutes. So Nashville, yes, you have a hard road ahead of you. It's not impossible. You held them to 2.5 minutes after them low-key rolling you. Okay, now we see the Ramantra. Okay, alright. We're going to see the Ramantra mirror. We're going to see Sugru on the Pharah. We're going to see the Ana Bat, which I think I like. We're going to see the Juno Mercy. Melee back on the Tracer, looking to do Tracer things on Gibby.
I like how before the map, you had mentioned that, playing Ramantra here was just, no.
It's stupid. Why would you do it?
We've got both teams playing Ramantra.
I don't understand it. I really don't. But you know what? Here we are.
I'm surprised you still have Fran on the Mercy.
She likes playing Mercy, and if she can keep getting away with murder like she did on the last point, go for it. Oh my God, we have Junkrat and we have Farah. Just find one person, blow them up.
Really?
Cool. Dropping dangerously low, throwing Limp a mile away from themselves. Now going to be able to find it. The Tracer is marking this cart immaculately. The supports are going to have to be very careful. SkyJ all alone. The Tracer sneaking up behind them. Meanwhile, the rest of Nashville just pushing up like it's nothing. Tracer found the mark. Cool. Dropping low. Sugru dropping low. Cool. Put the beat down on a melee. Goodbye, Aaron Hernandez. As now, you have Dallas on the back foot. They're going to need to back up. Sugru finding Fran. What a rocket. Woozy going to have to pop form. Probably not going to make it. What a great slow. Apparently, neither team wants to play defense on this map as Nashville is running through them.
What is going on?
Melee, are you going to 1v4? I have no faith in you anymore. Never mind.
No.
Cool apparently is goated. Bro goes down. Fran.
Surely Fran gets a res.
No, Fran goes down. They take out Murph. Glitch also dead. It is just the tank on the side of Dallas. Tracer's back.
Are they now back?
Tank is dead. And here we go. 5 minutes. We are seeing both teams play offense and literally get up and leave from their computers when it come time for the defense. Goodbye, Melee.
Oh,
You're
man.
gone. I think this is interesting, right? Now Melee swapping the cast. Sugru still getting value.
Also, have we seen a
bye,
single
Sugru.
res out of Fran this map?
Yes. There were at least 3 I can think of. Melee, don't care anymore. Swapping the cast, gonna find the Pharah. Pharah gonna have a little bit of a harder time now playing into this Cash, who apparently pretty good at the game. Give him a mercy pocket. You're gonna get some kills.
I am surprised it took Dallas that long to make any swaps like that.
Sleep, not able to find the pick. And so far they've only made 1 swap. Right now you have 4. I can't count. 4 ultimates on the side of Nashville. Almost 4 on the side of Dallas. They're
Both
coming up.
Melee
Let's see who
and
clicks
Bruh
first.
both play hit scan, like pretty much main hit scan. But it took them till halfway through second point for them to make that swap.
I think it could just be poor timing. You see what happened? Sugru would just walk up, find a pick, then like 3 seconds later another pick would happen, and you never were really able to see Dallas fully regroup. Uh-oh, Nano Farah with the barrage. Goodbye, Dallas. You're gone. Woozy gonna drop here.
Woozy go down. And it's
Nobody's
just
touching
melee.
the cart though. There it is. All right, we figured out where the cart was. Team kill, 2 ults. Trading it for a Valkyrie. Have you? It's a good question. Surely they can come back into this and get a touch. Woozy coming in. There's literally no hope to touch because there is a Farah peppering in rockets. Melee gets shot with 1 rocket. SkyJ finishes up. The tire is going to finish. Bruh is going for the hero OC while Cool had a window. Glitch going for the hero. God, beam. What are we doing?
What are these ults?
Everybody on the side of Dallas is like, don't worry, guys, I'll 1v5. Then the next person was like, don't worry, I'll 1v5. Then the next 2 people decided to 1v5 and die. Meanwhile, there was a tire and a window throwing bricks of damage at people.
Bro, swapping over to the Ash off the Sojourn.
It doesn't matter because Murph and Sugru are actively going in. Woozy. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Annihilation. Anti-slut. The other Annihilation. Hold the W key.
Oh, she's
Surely
gone.
you'll find a kill, Woozy.
He
Where are
does
you
not
going?
exist.
Melee has Deadeye. Surely Deadeye comes up big. 1v4 Deadeye. Right now. I can
now.
feel it. I can smell it. Pop it. No balls. You won't. Here it is.
Yes!
There's a Rhino now.
Wait, what?
And the Deadeye doesn't get anything. And he's dead. Good lord. Old Fran with another res.
Gets it off.
Wait, hold on. Dallas might be able to hold this.
Wait, there goes Melee. Again.
Oh, the Nano onto the Junkrat as soon as he uses tire. Crazy.
It's 2! Sugru cleans it up too.
Oh my god. And that, what the hell?
5-second difference between them.
Only because we decided to just send it, right? We saw the Nano, keep him alive so we can send the tire, kill 2. The barrage in spawn just to lock up 1. Nashville looking just as deadly on the attack. So now it's going to come down to the important question. Who can int the least on their defense? Will it be Dallas or will it be Nashville? I think Dallas gets to attack first because they have the extra time allotted. Just kidding, that's defense. I mixed it up. Dallas has to defend first because they have the extra time. No, don't do it to me. Don't go back. Okay, alright, Glitch playing Mystery Heroes. They were Lucio, then they were something else. Alright, yep, still playing Mystery Heroes. We're going back to
They're locked in now.
I hope so. They're going back to the Mercy and the Juno. I like the double hit scan. You're afraid of Suguru. We got the ball. It's time for the ball. All right.
I'm just so confused at the comps at this point. Everybody's just making so many swaps. They've got the double hit scan for Dow, but they actually swapped twos on what? Lonely Boy did end up going back to the Ramatra. No ball.
Lame.
I'm surprised Suguru didn't.
Almost.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't stick with the Farah. Because even with Dallas having the double hit scan, he was still running it down. But it doesn't matter, because he just takes out Melee. But they do get res.
Please. Oh, Murph goes down. Melee's back. Gonna find SkyJ. And now Nashville, 30 seconds off the clock and 3 dead people. I really am curious. Yup, okay. We're going to see a Widow. They just are looking for picks. They need to start the fight off early with an advantage, but they cannot get shot. Sugar going to be the one to do that. Can Frank get another res off? She can. Sugar winning out the ones in the Ash battle. And Murph getting destroyed. Meanwhile, the rest of Nashville is just rotating up. Cool, playing aggressive, probably gonna die, but gonna take out Melee.
They didn't even look at Glitch there. Glitch is just sitting behind Cool.
Oh, Bacon Bits was so low, but so was Woozy, and now Woozy's getting the support. Now, bruh, coming up on the gas. 30 seconds left. Uh-oh. Murph's on the Rock Muncher. But it's not going to matter because there's a lot of ults on the side of Dallas. Dallas looking to clean it up. Now we got the horse. Oh, there's a lot going on in this match. Can Suguru find one more pick to start it off? Or are we going to see Dallas pump every ult they have into this? So far, Murph dropping low. Murph going to go down. No more rocks for you. Here's a window. Here's a Deadeye. Bro goes down. Deadeye finding nothing. Frank going to pop Valk and get a res. Here comes the Bob. It's going to the back. Oh, no. This is a disaster on the side of Nashville. They need to hold it to literally, I don't know, 2 meters? What's that? Criminal.
Play defense.
Oh, yeah. They didn't in.
Or other way around, sorry. Dallas played defense. Nashville was attacking there. I mean, I think the biggest thing there that just kept Dallas in that was those Fran reses. Nashville couldn't do a single thing about those reses. And that just kept him in that fight for way too long.
There were 4 fights. 3 or 4. Every time there was a res. Ooh, I like the TP. Just kidding. Oh, Murph is on defense. I don't know if I want
defense
TP anymore. Could be nasty. Could be nasty.
They're probably just gonna set up turrets on that corner if I had to guess. And
maybe make car wash. But I think, ooh, glitch over to the Zen. I like that. I think you're exactly right. They couldn't stop the res. They had Fran picking that up every time. And as soon as Melee got res, boom, 1 kill. Boom, another kill. Boom, another kill. And so there was no pressure as soon as the res came up. Once it was back to a 5v5, it just felt like you were holding on to weights. And so now Dallas, they need to find 1 pick, and they're going to find it with a Mercy pocketing the Pharah and a Widow. Sugar's going to have to come up big, but somebody's going to have to come up even bigger to touch the cart. Bro's going to find SkyJ immediately. And now we're going to see 2 Ramandras beating the ever-living crap out of each other on a point. There's a TP. Murph with the Symmetra going to look to help just shred out that Ramatra, but Ramatra's going to get pulled back. Melee looking to take out Cool, who's on this BAP. Just kidding. Now their sights are on Suguru, who takes them out.
Suguru. Fran's going for the res.
Oh my god.
Can't get it off.
Oh my god. I thought Fran was going to get away with that.
Bad lad.
All right. Make some swaps. We're going to make a lot of swaps. Melee going over to the Echo. Bruh on the cast. This is going to have to be the closest of close holds I've ever seen in my life from Nashville if they want this map to take them to match point. Woozy climbing the stairs, baiting everybody out. Echo. Oh, Melee's going to look for Cool. The assassination in the back. Missing every shot possible. Can you land 1? Woozy dropping low because of... Oh my god, there's so much damage. They're wrapping in. Fran's going to go down. Bro's going to go down. Dallas didn't sell on their defense. They're selling on their offense. Woozy's going to go down. 30 seconds left. And you look, there is a tree and maybe an Annihilation. And that's it. You got to play into a window, a wall, a Bob, and an Annihilation yourself. Oh my god. There is 15 seconds left. Who was going to pop the first ult? The wall itself could end a fight by separating people. Bacon Bits looking to go in, and Frank goes down. There's the first. Window on top. The tree is out of sight of the window, so they can't shred it, but Bob is taking it all the way to the end zone, and he's sneaky in the back. Annihilation 1, Annihilation 2. Both Annihilations are popped. No is
Woozy just gets shredded.
and Murph with the submeasure on the defense, taking it to him. Dallas is no longer in control of this map. They lose it,
Oh
and
my
Nashville goes up 2-1. Match point. Dear Lordy.
How did those teams turn it around like that? They go from playing no defense the first 2 rounds to full holding. What?
That's crazy. I'll be the one to say it. That's crazy. All right. What a performance. I mean, Nashville getting just rocked on their defense, being able to have the mental fortitude, come back on your offense, do the exact same thing, and then on your defense, hold them to, or on your offense, you get, again, not that much progress. On your defense, doing it better. It's crazy.
I don't even know what to say to that. That was a map.
I think the biggest part of that map was Nashville understanding ban the monkey. On that, if you could have seen Woozy on the monkey, I think it could have been a different story, but that is the breaks. Fran immediately done with it. They're like, you know what? We want a map 5. We're going to go to Numbani. Saving push potentially for last, but Numbani is going to be map 4 pick. Dallas doesn't have their sub, so they're not going to make any roster changes unless they want to swap roles. Does Nashville change it? Do we see some swaps? So far, they're undefeated with this comp that they've been running.
No, if Nashville is making any changes.
I don't think they want to. Yep,
No.
Saucepan's asking for the ban. Saucepan's comfortable leaning back in his chair, watching his team do twerk.
Yeah, I've been doing that work.
I'm very curious to see what Dallas is going to cook up for this ban. Let's see. A Ramatra ban could be good. Force Bacon off of that character that he was pretty comfortable with. Maybe an
we see a
Ash ban.
Farah ban out of either of the teams.
Mayhaps. I don't think so, but mayhaps. I would rather see an Ash ban from one of the teams here. I think that would take... Oh, no. They're banning Reaper so Woozy can play Monkey. I don't think Reaper's very good on this map, but you know what? Screw it, we ball, baby. Reaper's gone. So Nashville, you could just ban the Sky J plays on it, but you could just run like a Lucio bet. You could run like
Could also ban the Mercy.
yeah.
Mercy been
That's
putting in the
something.
work.
No
Those
more reses for
reses have
Fran
been
in theory.
huge for Dallas.
I'm very curious to see what Nashville bans. Thinking about it, there is a world where you could, in fact, ban the Mercy. I don't hate it. I don't like it. But I don't hate it. If you're, yeah, there it is. Oh my God, the Mercy ban. That's crazy.
Called it.
That's crazy. If you're looking at these rosters, you know that Dallas wants to play the monkey here. They're going to get the Lucio. Fran plays a Kiri, so I'm assuming a Lucio Kiri, get
Or the
the
Ana.
Tracer. I think you just go full dive on this map. You get the Kiri Lu, you get the monkey, you get the Tracer. Bruh can play Soj in with that as well. It's going to be on Nashville to figure out what they want. They're probably going to run something a little bit more, bunker style. They're going to have their Ram up on the high ground. They're going to have their hit scan DPS up there with them. I think it's going to be a interesting series here, as we are going to go into map 4, which is Numbani. Nashville up 2-1 in the series, hindering on match point.
Okay, so I just saw Glitch type in game chat saying that me and you have been predicting Nashville's bans perfectly. I think we have predicted every single ban for Nashville.
Speaking of predictions, I don't think I did the predictions at all.
How dare you?
Setting it up for Twitch. I don't know why I'm the only moderator doing this when I am also casting. Dallas and Nashville. Y'all
I
have...
currently see, what,
1
3
minute.
other mods?
I know Stan's ass is in that chat. And he's
Looking at
not
chat
doing
right
it because
now,
he
you've got
wants his channel points.
I see Stan, I see Andrew, and I see Adbon all in there. How dare they?
Our staff is selling. Getting away from the chat. Murph is back on the sim. I kind of like it. Bros only Genji. Okay, no Lucio, but apparently we're going to go Bapkiri. I think that's a soft throw, to be perfectly honest. I also don't think I've ever seen Bruz Genji, so it might be neat. Might not be neat.
If I remember right, it is one of Bruh's more played heroes.
Cool, looking to dip the Tracer for another time. Tracer going in. The monkey jumps in.
Monkey.
Lamp is already out. Now there's a Sombra from Suguru, which is...
very low.
Bruh's gonna find Cool. Woozy's gonna go down, but Bruh's gonna go down. Dallas gonna find 1 pick and lose 2. That is not the trade that you want. Murph is microwaving people, but not good enough because he's gonna go down. That beam was doing so much until it didn't. But currently, the picks are still in favor of Nashville as their members are coming back. Melee gonna force a little bit of the point.
I was gonna say, I think Dallas gets here first, though, and they can start capping.
Cool at 1 HP. Skyj gonna go
Just
down.
ignore.
They wanted the Ana instead. Now they're gonna collapse on him. Glitch stopped throwing and played the Lucio character to help with the dive, and you can see it working tremendously. As now the Sombra is, ooh, not dead yet.
Wow.
Pop off you. All right, 4 people versus 1 Ramacha. Surely we can kill him. Surely.
No, because only 2 are gonna look at him.
There's no way. There it is. All right. Cool, yet again, dips melee.
Oh no.
Oh, bruh. Gonna be able to find Suguru and gonna be able to keep alive. That is gonna be a
Murph.
point cap for the side of Dallas. Skyj swapped over to the Kiri, probably for a little bit more survivability on this dive comp that Dallas is running. Doesn't want to get just jumped on every time as the Ana. Gonna swap to the Kiri so that way they can just leave. Oh, melee. Melee. Don't get caught out, buddy.
Dangerous spot.
Looking for the pulse bomb. Meanwhile, bro's getting hacked, trying to get some scouting information on where this Sombra is. EMP is ready. Pulse gonna go wide. It's gonna get the lamp. There's the EMP on the supports. Fran's gonna go down. But it doesn't matter. Dallas is still rolling with this dive comp. Oh my god, bruh almost died to a stray turret, and I was gonna cry laughing. I want that to be known. I saw him move a little bit, go down to like 2 HP, and I was gonna start giggling.
Turret's still there.
They finally destroyed the turret, but now, in typical fashion of this map, there's 5 minutes left on the side of the attack. Now we're going to watch Nashville have some sort of miraculous hold, just like we've seen every other time this season and season pass for Numbani. Uzi up top, trying to pepper Cool out. Cool going to have to use Lamp on himself, but here comes the Primal to take Cool out. The wall is going to do literally nothing, as the monkey is just beating people up left and right. The microwave beam gone. Fran sends out the rush to help make sure this fight stays in their favor. The opposing rush coming out from SkyJ. They want to have Dallas back up. Currently, it looks like Dallas are just kiting that ultimate. Maybe a waste of a rush. But now Woozy is back in. He is slowed. He is microwaved. He's gone. Sim beam to your face. Susan and Lamp both used, but it doesn't matter because Nashville are still finding these picks. Bacon a little too far forward is going to pay the price. And now SkyJ's going to do the same. Nashville's turning this. And a pulse.
Huge pulse.
Oh, no. It is just Deadeye on the point. The Suzu is out. Glitch.
He's moving. He might get glitch.
Glitch. You're gone.
Here you go.
Now this should be cleaning up the fight on the side of Nashville. And so far, basically 2 minutes have already been wiped out of this
and
attack.
Melee swapped. I was just about to say, I really want Melee to try and backcap this.
I don't think that would have been possible. They are holding down that cart.
They are playing it hard now. They were playing up a bit earlier. They were playing more towards that tunnel.
What I like from Dallas is their dive was doing great work. Nashville was split in so many different directions. They didn't know what direction to turn. Woozy's going in with 2 HP. We're going to beat Blade, which could be mid. We're going to find one. Here comes the Annihilation. Beam kills Robot Ninja. Blade got 1 kill and died. Symmetra is too good. And now we're going to see Woozy, no more monkey, swapping over to the Ram. Bruh going to a comfort pick as well, going over to the Soj. The dive was great for the first 2 points. Now on this 3rd point, just not finding the value they need. Fran also on the Ana with a big anti helping to take out the Symmetra. They're going to have to run into 2 support ultimates here. And both are used immediately. Unfortunately, Braun not able to kite like the rest of their team. Neither is Glitch. Unfortunate that Dallas loses 2 members, but the good thing is Nashville used both of the support ults.
Nashville does still have 2 ults, so they have both of those damage ults. Both teams are at 2 ults right now.
Deadeye is getting mirrored, but the difference is going to be a nano versus a wall. Trump would be proud. Here's the wall. It's separating the fight, but it looks like Dallas doesn't care. They're just going to back up, avoid the entire thing.
Yeah, that was a poorly placed wall. And it's gone.
The lamp is used. SkyJ dropping to literally 2 HP and a dream. Gonna get healed up. 1 Deadeye's out. The nano for the Deadeye. The electric cowboy. Gonna find one, but now Deadeye from the other side.
Yeah, he doesn't know where to go and he's dead.
Ooh. We're seeing Dallas take the man advantage in this fight. And they're building ultimate. This could be scary. Cool and Sky are looking to try to get those ults back. But right now, Dallas having a hard time pushing into Nashville.
Dallas needs to make a move for this backline. Dallas
Surely we get another Ajax preying on this person's downfall. No Ajax, my God. Okay. Oh my God, everybody's ulting. We're seeing picks. It's kills left and right. Nashville gonna hold it down at the.
They get the team kill.
Ooh, all right. Last fight possible. Nobody had an ult left in the bank, and it is done. Nashville, in order to win this map, basically just need to cap 3rd. Very doable. Very, very doable.
I can't lie. I was hoping that map would be the same as last and we'd end up getting a draw.
That is criminal. I'm going to be so for real.
I was hoping it would happen.
Going the distance to map 6 instead. Jess Wessler behind the screen is excited to go to map 7.
I didn't know this was finals.
Alright, we're gonna see bruh locking the legs. Why are we locking the legs in 2025? I don't know, but you know what? Pop off, bruh.
Spray and pray.
Sounds like me whenever I play Rainbow Six Siege.
Can confirm. You do kind of do that.
Hey man, don't hate it till you try it.
I mean, hey, if it gets the kills.
It works wonders. On the attack, we're going to see the Bacon go back to the Ramatra, but we're going to see the Suguru Pharah come back. Bruh on the legs is going to have to be an actual laser. Getting this man's out of the sky. They're locking the legs because he can run fast, and it was a coined term from years ago. Oh, bruh already taking some damage from this Pharah. Murph? Why is Murph still on the sim? Doesn't matter, Dallas is ripping Nashville apart. Alright, hold on.
Just taking 3 of them.
Bruh actively sitting, looking, trying to find where this Pharah is going to come from, only to find out there's no Pharah anymore. Suguru has swapped to mirror the Genji. And so far, I think that's what this match has been. Both tanks have been putting in pretty decent work. The supports all around are doing their job. It's coming down to the DPS, and to be honest, it's Suguru
Huge anti.
Melee who's getting the picks first. This time, it's going to be Dallas getting 2 more picks.
Huge anti out of Fran, hitting 3 of them.
I think, this might be a throw, but I think the sim should swap. Just saying. Melee almost dropped, getting a little too greedy. Now the entirety of Nashville wrapping around the back. Surely we get a TP up to the high ground before somebody dies. Instead, Glitch is just gonna find Murph. There's a TP to death. Glitch gonna die for it though. A Suzu is missed by SkyJ. Sugar goes down. 1 HP and anti, and now Lamp is out. This is Nashville gonna have to back up. 2 minutes left on the clock, and nothing really to show for it. Meanwhile, Dallas has their ults getting built up. Murph on the Soj. Gonna have to be a little bit careful until the rest of the team comes back. And now, rush on top. I don't hate it. Here comes a Nano. Here comes a Blade. 1 dead.
Look at how low.
2 dead. 3 dead. That was a nice rush you had there, kid. But Nano Blade beats all, apparently. What does Nashville do here, Doge? What do they do? How do they get back into this?
It's going to be a rough for this fight here because you've got Dallas still with 3 more ults. Nashville's coming in with 2. Murph did make that swap off the sim on the Soj, so I think that's helping them. But they've been too confused as to where to go, I think.
Hacks have been enabled for bruh, got 1 kill.
Yeah, and Dallas just again wipes them out.
The good thing is, there was 2 ultimates used on the side of Dallas. They only have beat. They're not close to anything else. There is a window. There is an annihilation. Maybe there is an OC. But I think you're right. I think Nashville has been too stagnant with their comp. They don't know where they're going. They get split a lot of times, and Dallas is capitalizing on that immensely.
I think they've pretty much tried it.
Taken for this window, surely.
Yeah, I mean, they've tried every different route that they could possibly go. But look at where the Soj is.
The window is too far back, and now it is up to Bacon to hold this point. Nobody's looking at Melee, who's just kind of sitting there. SkyJ gonna take him out. All right, here comes a trade.
Murph just kind of sold that fight.
Annihilation.
He played underneath and just died super quick. Granted,
there are getting trades out. Nashville looking to maybe play the game.
They need to get rid of Woozy here.
Deadeye from Sugru. Everybody on Nashville using their ults, even though they won the fight pretty much. But I guess that's what is needed. And now, we're going. We're getting the card up. Bruh is now getting mirrored by Murph, who also has locked the legs.
We've also got SkyJ over on the Lucio. Didn't even notice that swap either.
Beat was also never used by Glitch in that entire fight. Probably fine. But now you gotta worry about these extra 2 minutes. This is a long map. Currently, Nashville running up the sides. Glitch pooping them out. And now they are collapsing on this tank who does not have Primal, does not have a way to escape. There is no tank on the side of Dallas. Dallas needs to back themselves up very quickly, except for Melee, who finds one.
Still playing down low, even though I was gonna say, yeah, you've got Lonely or Bacon just trying to fight.
Beat gets used, but Bacon was inside the monkey bubble, so he doesn't get shut out line of sight. Here comes Nanoblade, and Beat's already gone. There's 2 already. There's 3.
There's 3.
Of 5.
And that's the whole team.
Man, death. Oh my god.
The Nanoblade again, just deleting.
And if you're Dallas, you're sitting pretty. You've got Visor, you've got Ajax, and you've got Primal.
You do have Nashville coming up on 3 of their ults. They've got Visor, they're about to have Window, and then they've
Visor Window could be funny.
And they're also about to have that Ramatra ult as well. Sugar's not too far behind on High Noon as well.
Bruh pulling out first.
There's a beat.
And Beat comes out. Bruh getting 2 and crucially stopping the other Visor. This is Nashville's map to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, we might see a map 5 push map because there is 10 seconds left. It is up to some last minute touches. There's still a window and still an annihilation. But is there a touch? Sugar should have it. Sugar on the point for touch. Window might be able to bully this monkey to death. Alright, monkey goes down.
The monkey. But yeah, that Window's far back. They only get only use for it is killing that monkey.
Surely they get kept alive. Cool, dropping. Bruh is still.
It's just really.
Don't leave the point.
And they get it.
Oh my god.
Bruh takes out Sugar. Wait, they trade up top.
Apparently Nashville only wants to win in overtime and not the actual game.
Oh my god.
That's twice now. A minute left. Sugar swapping to the Soj now. There's still a
Sugar
blade.
just made that swap just for the touch.
This is Dallas. This is their win con. They have blade already.
And
Kill
they're about to
Bacon
have the
Bitch
nano.
right now. He's don't use Nano Blade too early. You want to try and save it, but you cannot let your team die. Bacon Bits has this annihilation.
There it is.
The blade, it's dry. There's the nano going in. Gonna find 1.
It's 2. Make
A
that 3.
clean up. And now Bacon Bits used the annihilation. If there was ever a time for Nashville to step up in overtime, it wasn't point 1. It wasn't point 2. It's here and now at point 3. Save us from a map 5. Save yourself from a map 5. Can you dig deep, or is Dallas gonna take us the distance? Murph and SkyJ gonna have ult here really quickly, but Bruh also gonna have the Visor.
I think Nashville needs to be really aggressive with their ult.
Bruh,
SkyJ goes down.
There's no beat for this fight. There's 2 Visors.
There might not be any beat.
And again, Visor diff in chat as Bruh takes out 2. We're going to map 5. We're going the distance. Everybody grab your friggin' popcorn. 2-2 in the series. Dallas takes map 4.
Nashville needed to pop those ults early. They needed to be aggressive with that beat. But instead, SkyJ gets taken out early by Bruh.
I've got you in my sights.
This is intense. Remember, both teams are playing for these wins. Nashville, I think, still has a chance to make it to playoffs. So them getting a win here would be massive. But Dallas looking as well for this win to push them back into playoff contention. Cool, stop playing Overwatch. Ruh-roh Raggy.
Yes, we see Saucepan come back.
Unless Cool comes back, then I think Saucepan's going to have to make his grand return for the final map. And he is going to push. This is Nashville's advantage. They can pick which map and which band. The question becomes, what is their lineup? Does Saucepan put himself on tank? Ooh. I honestly, I don't know. I think it could be a move to put Saucepan on the support, put Bacon Bits back on the tank, because Dallas, correct me if I'm wrong, Dallas already banned the Ramatra, so they can't do it again. I think somebody's going to have to double check me on that. But if you put Saucepan on the support, you can run the Lucio Kiri. That's the main thing he's been playing. And you can run it down, have a good time. Ban an Ana, protect your Kiri and your Lucio bans. I don't know, chat. There's a lot to go to consideration here. Doge, what are we thinking? We're going Coliseo, but what are you thinking for bans?
Bans, I'm honestly not too sure at this point. You've had so many different bans, so many key bans for each team. It's kind of just scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Just trying to figure out what they want to get rid of.
2 seconds. Bang. There we go. Prediction.
That's smart. Smart Genji ban coming out of Nashville. That was definitely an issue for them. I don't know if it'll be exactly what Dallas plans on running here. I think you'll end up... Nah, I mean, for Coliseo, yeah, I could have seen the Genji.
I mean, oh, there's the Ram ban. Oh, wait, Saucepan's playing tank. He doesn't care. He's on Junker Queen.
Yeah.
That's all he plays on tank. It's going to be goated. This is going to be interesting. Which, knowing that, I'm surprised they didn't want to ban Kiri. Maybe they want to have a Kiri of their own. But, excited to see how this map 5 goes. Don't forget to drop your predictions in the chat. This is the last map. In theory, they could tie. I don't think anybody wants that, because then that's a headache to figure out. But we are going to be loading into map 5 here soon. Right. Last map, last dance, last chance for these teams to get this win. Who is going to take home the W? It's going to come down to the team compositions. Let's see what these teams are running in just a second. I'm predicting the JQ. Oh, it's almost like I knew it.
What a
We got
surprise.
Sigma.
Are you lot ready for some bloodshed?
Interesting. I don't know that I've seen Woozy play Sigma. Bruh on the Kaz. Oh, Woozy's on the Rhine. Rhine into JQ is a weird one, where I feel like JQ has some advantages, and Rhine can also just swing. But we're gonna see. No, we're doing a Fran Discord. We're doing a Lucy with Zen with a Reinhardt in my 2025. Hello. This is all about. Oh my God, Sauce is already going down low, and now getting picked up. The Discord is on him. They're all collapsing around this statue. Suker gonna have to TP out. Woozy dropping dangerously low, probably because there's no sustain from the supports. And there he goes. Melee gonna have to recall quickly. Fran walking forward, probably so they can go back to spawn and change. I would hope she does, unless maybe glitch changes. Give me an Ana. Fran, show me an Ana. Come on. Come on. All right, that's fine.
Oh, Juno Kiri.
So far, Nashville off to a strong lead as Dallas making the swaps on the support side of things. This is where they start their game. Bruh, trying to help take Saucepan lower and lower. Suzu's been used out early. Pin is out. Ooh. Murph, stepping it up big, finding two. Gonna die, just kidding. Bruh getting hacked and virused, but has a lot of the heal to sustain through it. All the while, Nashville, even though they were trading out members, still getting a lot of point progress. Gonna have to get out. Bro, looking to take out this Sombra. 1 HP, Glitch gonna be able to do it. Just before spawns were taken, Dallas has it. And so now we see Bro with a Deadeye, Murph almost at a Deadeye. Saucepan is going to have a Rampage. And that's going to be big. You're going to have to call out the Suzu. But you're going to have to be careful on who you're targeting. Melee already finding one and going to die for it. The trades are immaculate from these players. Oh, it's a shatter. Both supports are gone. Goodbye. Saucepan going to have to try and run away or just die. Using Shadow there is big. Got both supports, but now it's an ult out. They still don't have that much cart progress. Nashville looking to solidify this corner that they have, but the Rhine is just pushing up on it. And now the Tracer with the Pulse Bomb lurking in the back. Rush on top. 3 ults have been used. The Suzu is out. Woozy, unfortunately, didn't get it. And now that it glitched, Saucepan has found 2 with his ult. And because of the pressure, a rush, that's the word. Rush goes out from Fran, unfortunately not finding the value. And now they're just looking to try to find Melee as Nashville walking the bot ever closer. There's still an EMP up. An EMP and a Deadeye, which could be big. Bruh, falling low, getting topped up. The solo MP to kill the tank. And the Suzu is just a tad bit late. And now Nashville gets to walk forward and hold W key for free.
You know, I was gonna say I wasn't sure about that EMP, but it worked. They took out Woozy and then cleaned up the rest.
They finally get their spawns that they wanted. Nashville looking very strong on their map pick. Fran gonna use Suzu early. That could be big. Woozy dropping low, getting picked up. The beam used a little too far forward. Nobody's gonna be able to use it effectively.
And Suzu
now
just being a menace on the top.
Wait, hold on. It was
too, but he's not able to do anything.
Bro's gonna pick up the slack from the shatter. Gonna need to get healed. Deadeye, she's gonna find one. Murph coming up. This is all up to Melee. Surely they find a kill before they die. The recall is out, and they're dead. Stigma out from Woozy. This is not looking good. Dallas gonna have to find something. They're close to another rush to mirror. They also have their Deadeye, and they're gonna find Murph. The Sigma pick has already found its value. And now, Melee gonna mirror the Sombra. This is a first that we've seen.
Yeah, haven't seen that at all this series.
All right. Now, Doge, if you are Subaru, you have your EMP. Are you looking to just EMP shred the tank again, or do you think you set up for a big EMP in the back?
With where they are now, and now that Dallas is on the attack, I think you could set up for a big EMP, and it looks like they're going for it.
There
And he gets
it is.
4!
Oh my god, it's a 4-man, and with Saucepan layering in that Rampage, it's big.
And there's the team wipe.
Very good communications coming out on the side of Nashville. You saw when that was getting laid up, and sure enough, it was a slam dunk. Dallas getting close to an EMP of their own, but they're also getting close to a Gravitic Flux. They still have a Rush. Rush coming out. Rush getting mirrored. Flux finding one, but it's going to be a beat to return it. And now it's Nashville looking to use that beat aggressively. Wuji going to fall. There it is. Bruh still has Deadeye. Doesn't want to use it. Tank is down for Nashville. But so far, you only have a Sombra left. Hero EMP is coming. I can feel it. There it is. Finding
It's two.
The monkey comes
They
back.
get one of them. They get both of them.
Alright. The hero EMP.
Yeah. Yeah.
High key probably didn't need the EMP. If Dallas wins this, then I will also figure out how to give a tier 3 sub. They are so far behind. I want that. I want it known. I'm not saying Dallas can't win, but it is a hard win for them right now. As Woozy is dead, Sombra has taken out. Oh, there's another Deadeye. Alright, Nashville
something.
cleaning up. This is going to be tough. Alright, SkyJ doing a little bit of feeding. Doing their best Bowser impression. Going in and just dying. Now here we are. Glitch dropping low. Glitch goes down. No Ray for Dallas. Forward spawns. Forward spawns are taken up. Fran gonna find Murph. And now Bacon Bits goes down. Bruh's gonna also die here. Trey's going back and forth. Nobody's in a mile radius of the bot, as trades are still getting picked out. Fran gonna have to be careful. Get the TP. Ooh. But the Sombra has a TP. Surprise! Oh my god. Oh, bro, figured out there was a
go
bot.
down.
How did Suguru die again? That's the second time they've been Sombra diffed. Oh no, the EMP will never get it caught up.
I can't believe he got the kill on Fran, though.
Oh my god. EMP, Melee, looking for it. It catches 4.
There's 4
and
again.
Find 1, find 2. Melee saying, oh, you got EMP? That's cute. Watch this.
60 seconds remaining. Hack complete.
Surely
I mean-
Suguru does the EMP.
I was
Surely.
gonna say, Sugar's got it. Murph makes a swap.
Leaving.
Swapping over to
Bruh.
the soldier.
Bruh and Murph are locking the legs. Dallas? Oh, there's a fat
There's a
EMP! And Saucepan with the layup again!
Oh no! In a quick, clean team wipe.
I feel like I'm watching reruns because I've seen that play before.
They don't
20
need to push
seconds
this. Right?
left.
I think if they left that bot where it was,
There
I
could have been a
think Dow-
touch, but
Dow might have been able to touch, but it wouldn't have been as easy of a touch.
Glitch already dropping some health. Will Glitch ever use the Ray? Rushes are out. Murph goes down first. Primal's gonna get forced out. We still have not raid. Please don't do it now. Fran goes down. Saucepan's gonna find one. Glitch
Gets 2.
finally using it. A beat
There's the
comes
beat.
out to keep Saucepan up. Is it gonna be enough? Saucepan dropping low. SkyJ also dead.
But still,
Bro,
Dallas needs to
Bro, what are you
focus.
doing?
Bro, it goes down.
this isn't Emerald anymore, bro. You can't be doing that. Now Dallas is
only
falling
losing
in
on
the
point.
final moments. Nashville
Gets in.
coming up big. The dust settles. They take the
Nashville.
win. What a series.
Wow.
Ooh.
Those EMP and JQ ults were big.
The EMP Rampage were just layup slam dunk. I mean, that was great work from Nashville. Interesting play of the game there. But
Yeah, wait, what?
okay. With that, Nashville puts themselves at 2-5, still at 9th place, but gets them ever so closer to keeping themselves in contention. Dallas stays at 7th as well, but now is at 3-4. Leaderboard doesn't get shaken up too much, but gives one team hope and one team gives them a headache.
I mean, that does put Nashville closer to trying to get in. They've got. It's gonna be rough though, especially with their map record.
They have 2 games left. A 4-5 record could get them in. Same thing for Dallas. 2 games left. You could go 5-4. That puts you in a very solid spot. Both of these teams are still in it. No team is out. The schedule, looking ahead, you're gonna have to see Nashville go against Buffalo. Buffalo not looking the strongest, so Nashville looking at a potential win there. Then they're gonna have to play Jersey. Jersey again on the decline recently. I think Nashville might make a late run into playoffs. Dallas, though, they have to play Havana, who, no bias for me, looking strong. And then they have to play Buffalo, again, who have not been looking strong. So Dallas might still be in it. Both these teams could end 4-5. We will never know. Just kidding, we will. We've got 2 more weeks. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Doge, any final thoughts?
For this series, not really. I am being told stick around though. We are gonna go ahead and raid the Marvel Rival stream. So if you guys want to watch some URMR, stick around and we'll raid that.
The Jersey Jackals and the Houston Flames. Everybody stick around as we have some of our very own helping out. Please go help and support the Rivals. But I think that's it for us. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stick around for the Rivals. We have been Soup Can and Doge signing out.
Good night.